Hello, Spectrum. I'm Nick.
And I'm Megan. I'll be filling in for Troy this week, and this is Noise News.
We have a lot of news for you today, so let's get started.
Now to Ryan and Gary.
When a soldier deploys, they are seen as strong and brave.
Behind every soldier is their family.
133rd Airlift Wing, Minnesota Air National Guard.
Commander in the Navy.
Combat medic in Afghanistan.
There are 250,000 soldiers deployed in 144 countries during the holidays. They will not come home. This poses an issue with family members who don't get to see their loved ones during Christmas. The few that do return cherish the memories that will be made with their family. Was your stepdad ever gone during Christmas or any holidays?
Not while my mom and him were married, but he was stationed in Hawaii for 3 years before they had met, and so I'm assuming that would be really hard for his parents and his family at that time.
How hard do you think it would be if he was missing during this holiday?
Oh, well, considering my mom doesn't have a full-time job anymore, that would be really difficult for us because she'd be at home and he'd be away the entire time, and so our income would be much lower, and he really supports our house and our family, and so there'd be a lot more hardships in our family.
So did you worry the whole time pretty much that he was in Afghanistan?
He can't call home a lot, so we get a lot of phone calls and letters, and sometimes we got phone calls and letters that came from the unit themselves that said that there was a fatality, and that made it harder because you would continuously worry. And he was in kind of the hardest area of Afghanistan, so it was really difficult for us knowing that, he was there in that dangerous situation. But
Do you think this has brought your family closer as a whole?
it's brought us a lot closer in many ways. We were already pretty close, but we cherish those moments a lot more now.
Great story, guys. Now over to Molly and Megan.
Okay. Thanks, Nick. Here's a quick recap of the blood drive.
People donate blood all around the country to help save lives. NHS recently held a blood drive at Spectrum. Memorial Blood Center brought a mobile donation center so they didn't have to go off campus. We asked NHS Vice President Ted Collin to give more information about the blood drive.
So my role for the blood drive was to plan and organize it, and it was held on December 4th, and we will have another blood drive in March. So hopefully if you didn't give blood in December, then you can give it in March.
Students signed up with NHS representatives at lunch and took time out of their day to give blood. 28 students and staff donated blood to the Memorial Blood Center. Every student that donates can save up to 3 lives. Giving blood does really make a difference in our community.
I chose to give blood this year because there was a time in my life about 5 years ago when I needed blood, and someone had put it in the bank and it was there for me when I needed it, and so now I just try every time that I can to donate blood so that it's there for somebody else.
Back to you, Nick and Megan.
It's awesome to see so many people contributing to a good cause.
You got that right, Megan.
Now over to Nick and Nick.
We found out what Spectrum staff and students want for Christmas.
Hey Spectrum, Nick and Nick here, bringing you a story on what you want for Christmas. We recently interviewed some 6th graders to figure out what they want for Christmas. Let's go to them now.
I'm Callie, and I want downhill skis and a camera for Christmas.
I'm Logan, and I have no idea what I want for Christmas.
I'm Vlad, and I would like a Xbox One for Christmas.
I'm Maddie, and I want a giant teddy bear for Christmas.
My name is Lucas Mile, and I want an iPhone for Christmas.
My name is Cole Clean, and what I want for Christmas is a new Kindle and a gift card so I can play NBA 2K15.
My name's Ari Wilson, and I want to have an iPhone for Christmas.
My name is Isaac, and I want a laptop.
My name is Cameron, and I want Beats for Christmas.
My name is Gavin, and for Christmas I would like a Quiver that doesn't choke me.
My name is Jacobani, and I would like 2 sets of 2 front teeth for Christmas, so I can eat carrots like a real kid. I'm Brenna, and the thing I want for Christmas most would probably be a phone case for my phone.
Thank you to everyone that we interviewed, and have a Merry Christmas, Spectrum.
All I want for Christmas is more noise news.
Me too, Megan. Next, let's head over to Josh for more news.
Will we be seeing music in the halls again this year? Does Spectrum even like music in the halls? This is Josh Clark, and we're going to find out.
So, will we be seeing music in the hallways again this year?
Well, we sure hope to that. Last week, right before we go on break, yes, we love having the Christmas music going over if the students like it. So, yes, we'll try our best.
I think the students love it, so can't wait to see. So, do you enjoy music in the halls?
Yes, I do.
What do you enjoy about music in the halls?
You know, it's just something fun to listen to.
You heard it there, Spectrum. You'll be hearing music in the halls coming from these speakers here in just a few short weeks. So let's see how Spectrum staff feels about music in the halls. Do you like it?
I just love Christmas music, don't you?
Hey Spectrum, turn the volume up for music in the halls.
That story was as great as Christmas music itself.
Now over to Jasmine.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. With the holidays coming up, I decided to talk to our very own Spectrum Foreign Exchange students to find out how they celebrate Christmas back home. Let's see what they said.
So on December 13th, we usually have from 1st grade to 4th grade something called Santasia, which is where you have, or the leader have 4 candles on the head like a crown, and then we sing Christmas songs, and people behind the leading girl is holding a candle.
In Norway, Christmas Eve is a time when presents are exchanged. The gifts are sometimes brought by Santa Claus. Children pick up the presents from under the Christmas tree and read the cards on the presents out loud. In some parts of Norway, children like to go carol singing, and most children do. Often children will dress up as characters from the Christmas story, such as the shepherds and wise men, and go singing from house to house in their local neighborhoods. The most famous Norwegian Christmas custom is the big Christmas tree that Norway gives the UK every year. The tree is given as a present to say thank you for the help that the people of the UK gave to Norway during World War II. The tree stands in Trafalgar Square in the middle of London, and often hundreds of people come to watch when the lights are turned on.
We don't actually do much at Christmas, but it just feels like Sunday, and we just watch movies with families and exchange presents, and that's it.
The dominant religions in Korea are Buddhism and Confucianism, though Islam is also present. Approximately 25% of the country practices Christianity, and those individuals celebrate most of the Korean Christmas traditions. Korean Christians celebrate Christmas similar to the way it's celebrated in the West, but since it's primarily a religious holiday in Korea, there is considerably less fanfare and presents. Some families do put up Christmas trees, people exchange presents, and stores do put up holiday decorations, but the festivities start much closer to Christmas Day. Families may attend Mass or a church service on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, or both, and caroling parties are popular for young Christians on Christmas Eve.
We celebrate Christmas on the 24th, and we normally go to church, and in the afternoon we eat dinner together with the whole family, and then we open the presents. Normally for dinner in Germany you eat goose or duck, but my family, it depends on what we want to eat, so yeah.
These preparations often begin on the evening of December 6th. People often set aside special evenings for baking spiced cakes and cookies, and making gifts and decorations. Little dolls of fruit are traditional Christmas toys. In parts of Germany, people believe that the Christ child sent a messenger on Christmas Eve. He appears as an angel in a white robe and crown bearing gifts. The angel is called Christkind. Some homes in Germany have several Christmas trees, and in all towns across Germany they can be seen glittering and glowing.
Of course we like baking cookies, and in my hometown there's a Christmas market, like with roller coasters and like a lot of food, and we used to go there like every Christmas.
Me and my family, we used to stay together, and we used to travel to go some cities in Europe and celebrate the Christmas all together.
In Italy, a strict feast is observed for 24 hours before Christmas Eve and is followed by a celebration meal. In Italy, the children wait until Epiphany, January 6th, for their presents. According to tradition, the presents are delivered by an ugly but kind witch called Befana on a broomstick. It has been told by the three kings that baby Jesus was born, but she was busy and delayed visiting the baby. She missed a star, lost her way, and has been flying around ever since.
On Christmas Eve, like my dad wasn't home because he actually had to work, and then at 7 p.m. or something, then he came home with all the presents, and like Santa Claus, some relatives who I don't know, had a costume of Santa Claus, and they brought all the presents. And at school, we sing songs for the teacher.
Okay. Nikolaus, we celebrate it in Germany. It's on the 6th, and it's like you wake up in the morning and then you have presents and candy in your shoes. And last year was cool because we had this day free, and then it was a nice day too.
The last year I went with my family in Paris, and it was so nice because there were all the lights in Paris, and it was beautiful.
So you get your presents on the 25th, and we get it on Christmas Eve. So we get all our presents, and we have an advents calendar. So from the December 1st until December 24th, we have those little calendars, and every day we get some chocolate or something.
We usually put up our Christmas tree December 23rd, and you put your Christmas tree after Thanksgiving or during Thanksgiving. And you usually open your gifts on December 25th, but you do it on December 24th. Haven't had an American Christmas yet, so I don't know more than that.
There's lots of snow, and it's colder, and they have Christmas trees, and the houses are really pretty.
To see the difference, and I don't know, I just love Christmas, so it's gonna be fun.
I'm most excited to see how American Christmas is, because it's one of the most special holidays, and to eat the American food because it's a lot different, and to just spend time with my host family.
To see the differences, but for White Christmas, we never had snow in Christmas. Sometimes it rained, so it was sad, so I want snow.
Wow, that story really made me get into the holiday spirit.
Let's go to Megan and Tori for more holiday news.
Hey, guess what? The Holidazzle parade has been turned into the Holidazzle Village. Let's check it out.
What happens when holiday traditions get shaken up?
I liked all the lights and seeing all the people kind of get together and do something creative.
The Holidazzle has been bringing joy to Minnesotans since 1992.
I think more than anything else was the tradition of just doing it and being amongst friends and doing it every year for many, many years. It was just always a fun event.
This popular parade has been converted into a village and a marketplace.
I didn't expect much. I didn't really know what to expect, but I heard that it wasn't going to be awesome, so I didn't have very high expectations.
I didn't have very high expectations just based on the reviews I read, but I had been to the same concept in Chicago and really enjoyed the village in Chicago.
The Holidazzle Village features choir performances, story time, and other events.
After I visited, I really liked it. I thought it was really cute. It was really fun. The music was great. The atmosphere was adorable. It was a little bit small, but they had lots of interesting things to look at and buy, and amazing smelling food. So all in all, I think it's good.
I like that they have the small markets and shops and so on. But I think they should have more countries
involved, not only Germany maybe. And I've seen bigger one in Norway where it's prettier and bigger, so it was a lot of people crowded in a very small place. But I liked it. I would go there again.
So, is the Holidazzle Village here to stay? I guess we will just have to wait and see. This is Tori Luna signing off for Noise News.
Holidazzling story.
It appears that's all the news we have for you today, Spectrum.
This has been Noise News, keeping you in on the noise.